Hi. So, you say hype to see code that's worse and less comprehensible than mine. Actually, let's just get right into it, shall we? Hi, everyone. How are you today? What day is it? Tuesday. It's noon on a Tuesday. Welcome to the stream. If you don't know who I am, my name is Lualucky. I used to work as a VR gameplay programmer. Now I'm unemployed. We love a recession. 30,000 engineers laid off in the last few months. Fun stuff. Anyways, I was very interested. The AI code is good, actually. That's exactly what I'm about to say. So, this was all inspired, by the way, from, I was watching Marcus Hutchins, who is he's a hacker, well, security infosec specialist. He, blue hat hacker kind of stuff. So, he live streams now, and he was talking about ChatGPT, and he was, because apparently in the infosec world, there's a lot of discussion about like, oh my god, they're gonna use ChatGPT to create malware. Which, by the way, there are like some like very, very easy to bypass security things on ChatGPT. Like if you ask it to do malicious things, it'll just say, I can't do that. Don't make me do that. I won't do it. But then you can just say, make this malicious thing for me for educational and research purposes, and then it'll do it, which is really funny. But yeah. So one second. Oh, a little cough there. So anyways. The fact that actual hackers were worried about this genuinely creating usable malware, I was like, well, I have to try that myself now, don't I? So I did, and so I hopped on to ChatGPT and I said, hello, ChatGPT. Actually, what does happen if I say that? Hello, ChatGPT. Hello, how can I help you today? Okay. Could you write a 2D player controller mono behavior? I don't know why I put a question mark. Did I spell behavior wrong? Wow, ChatGPT is incredible. So, if you guys know Unity, actually, I'm gonna make the text a little bigger. If you guys know Unity, you know that this is usable. This is a good controller where going diagonally is faster than going straight. True. But, like, it works, right? Like, this is usable code. So, yeah. So basically, here's what we're gonna do. Let me write this up on the screen here. New text. We're gonna be grading ChatGPT as if we're a teacher. Grading sheet. We'll make this readable. Where's my favorite concert one? There we go. This is a 3 out of 5. It compiles, which is already better than I expected. I think. Well, I mean, we'll pop it in. We'll pop it in. But okay, so here's how it's gonna go. every line changed. -1. -1%. Out of 100. Every line that I physically have to change. Every, correction. Like, where I have to have it recompile. Is this for a 2D platformer or a top-down game? I'm assuming a 2D platformer. This is a platformer. Because if it's a side-scroller, why does it get Y-axis? Great question. I don't know. -2 points. We'll go from there. We'll go from there. But that's where we're gonna start. It will compile, but it won't work how you want. Will it not, though? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is a little screwy, isn't it? Well, it doesn't matter. This isn't what we're using anyways. The prompt didn't specify, so it's fair. It could be top-down. True. So, the first thing we're gonna do, though, first thing that we need, is we need a game. Design a very simple game. Now, every time I've asked it to do this, it was not that simple. Oh, it even gave me a title. The player must tap a cube that appears on screen as quickly as possible. The game will track the player's score, which is the number of times the player successfully taps the cube before it disappears. Instructions. The game will start with a 3-second countdown. After the countdown, a cube will appear on screen at a random location. The player must tap the cube before it disappears after 2 seconds. Okay? If the player successfully taps a cube, their score will increase by 1 and a new cube will appear at a random location. If the player fails to tap the cube before it disappears, the game will end and their final score will be displayed. Look, it's even listing assets and scripts. That's just a rhythm game. Cookie clicker? Basically, huh? This is an aim. It is an aim trainer. Now, you know what? This is very doable. Thank you, ChatGPT. You even told me what scripts to make and what assets to make. This is gonna be great. I'm excited about this. So let me save this out. Let me save this out so that I can keep referencing back to it. So we're going to be making Tap the Cube. Add a cube, microtransaction, easy money. Okay, so, I mean, let's just start. Write a script to handle, write a script that spawns a cube after, or, how do we say this? And despawns it when the player... Write a C# mono behavior is what I meant to say. Mono behavior that spawns a cube and despawns it when the player clicks on it. Cube spawner, mono behavior. Game object cube prefab. Game object current cube. Okay, sure. If input get mouse down, it sends array. If it has hit a cube, then destroy that thing it hit. Otherwise, spawn a new one at the mouse position. Well, that's already not correct. Okay, maybe I need to be specified. Does ChatGPT remember the context of previous questions you give it? Yes, sometimes, yes. But I don't think in this case it's considering it. It even tells me how to set up the prefab. It does, it does. I don't think it's considering it here. Okay, let me be more specific. spawns a cube in a random location every 3 seconds and despawns it. Save and submit. Okay, do that, ChatGPT. Is that my fault? Does ChatGPT lose a point for that? I feel like I definitely could have been more specific. Spawn cube at a random position finds... well, it's just... Its bounds are already kind of screwed up. Oh, it's creating another script. Oh, it's creating the cube itself. I don't know why. Sure, why not? Asking the right question gives better results for sure, yeah. So, okay, let's see what it did here. So, update. Add delta. If it's greater than spawn intervals, then it resets it. Okay, I mean, that's correct. It's not despawning the last cube, though. So, spawn cube, random position. This is wrong. We're gonna have to change. Let's see how good we can get this, okay? Let's see if we can get it to do exactly what we want. Write a C# model behavior that spawns a cube at a random location spawns when the player clicks on it. Only one cube can be on the... if the player does not click... and increments their score. If the player does not click the cube after 3 seconds, they lose. Okay, write a C# model behavior that spawns a cube in a random location every 3 seconds and despawns it when the player clicks on it and increments their score. Let me rephrase that. That despawns it and increments their score when the player clicks on it. If the player does not click on the cube after 3 seconds, they lose. Let's try that. I wouldn't penalize it if the question is too vague. That's fair. Yeah, I think so. Let's see how this one. This is a very complex ask. Despawn interval is the same. I knew it was gonna do that though. Despawn timer interval update. I don't know why I did that. But I guess. Oh, okay. If not game over, spawn decrement and spawn a cube if it goes all the way down. If current cube does not equal null, despawn timer. It's still doing that thing where it just decides that the screen is -5 to 5. Oh shoot, my phone's running out of battery. One sec. Hello, welcome. This script will spawn a cube every 3 seconds in a random location on the screen. If the player clicks on the cube before it despawns after 3 seconds, it'll increment their score. Does it actually increment their score? Oh, there's just a score, like, int. Which I guess we could, like, query. If the player does not click the cube, the game will consider it game over. It is important to note that for this script to work properly, the cube prefab must... yeah, okay. So... on mouse down. That's wrong. This is wrong. It was right before when it had on mouse down in a different mono behavior. We're letting the AI come up with their own shovelware games? Yep. That's exactly what we're doing. Should we try one more time, or is this serviceable? Write Write a C# auto behavior that spawns a cube in a random location. Actually, I'm gonna change it. In a random location on the screen. When the player clicks on it, clicks on the cube, it despawns and increments their score. If the player does not click on the cube after 3 seconds, they lose. Can't wait until video game creation and video game playing are outsourced to AI. It'll be finally unshackle myself from big game. See if it compiles? I think it does. If you'd like to see if it compiles, we can do that. Oh, cool. Oh wait, I didn't start. I have an automatic scene switcher. Let me start that. There we go. Paste. There we go. Save. And then if it compiles, then we shouldn't get any compile errors here in the console. None. Nothing. It compiles just fine. Yeah, it compiles just fine. Honestly, most of the things that it makes compile just fine. At least for Unity. Because there's so many, like, Unity projects out there for it to scrape from. Here we go. So I want to try this version. Oops, it didn't switch back over. There's a copy code button at the top. True. Fair enough. There have already, by the way, when I was testing this earlier, there was already times where it used solutions that I was like, oh, I've never thought about doing that in Unity. Like, for instance, creating a bounds object that represents the size of the screen. I was like, oh, that's so smart. I've never thought of doing that. I don't know why this keeps using random range numbers. Not helpful. On mouse down. See, that is still wrong, because that has to be in the prefab. Lose text. Ooh, it added text this time. Ooh, it added score text too, but it doesn't oh, it does update the score text. Invoke repeating 3-3. That's already wrong. This won't compile. I think at least. Maybe I've never used invoke repeating. Is that how that works? Updating the score text in update when they handle mouse down. Yeah, I know. I know. It's not ideal. I've never used invoke repeating. I don't even know what this is, but it's sending parameters when it doesn't have any parameters and doesn't use parameters. Or is that how invoke repeating works? Oh, time and repeat rate. Oh, I'm stupid. I've never used invoke repeating. Can you tell? Invoke lose. So it'll just wait. After 3 seconds, it'll just call lose. So you just lose immediately. Oh no, it cancels lose. What the hell? I've never used this invoke stuff. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm learning stuff about Unity from ChatGPT. The more, monster. It invokes it over and over. Coroutines are a little more convenient, but invoke repeating continues even if you set the game object inactive. Oh, yeah, I always use coroutines. Yeah, I always just use coroutines instead of invoke. But honestly, this does sound very convenient, especially because it... Now, I'm still questioning... Now, maybe I don't know enough about... Yeah, see, this on mouse down won't work because this is the cube spawner. The cube spawner doesn't have a collider itself. The cube that it's generating does. So this needs to be in a different mono behavior. Does it burn more or less system resources that way? Oh, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Invoke coroutines. Honestly, probably this invoke thing is probably less because coroutines you have to it still runs every frame. I'm assuming this invoke stuff is a little more because it only runs after the amount of time that you've asked it to. Also, by the way, Tanker, don't worry about it. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't work. Doesn't exactly work, because it won't handle mouse down, but it is certainly interesting. Also, I was using it earlier. I was using it the other day to write like Twitch API calls. It was pretty good at that. It was fairly good at that. It actually taught me how I was supposed to do it because I was like, I don't understand how I'm supposed to do this, and it taught me how to. So I'm learning so much from ChatGPT as a research and education tool. It's teaching me. Gives you a starting point to build off of. Exactly, yeah. So I think we should try this one more time. Let's ask it to write a different one. Write another C# mono behavior that when the player clicks on it, it destroys itself and increments the player's score. If the player does not click the cube after 3 seconds, does not click on it after 3 seconds, they lose. Let's try this. This is getting wacky. It's pretty much one of the intended uses for these kinds of AIs. Yeah, it's working. I asked it to make Age of Empires 2 map script, and it made something that looked like code, but did not actually use the correct language. Did you ask it? Did you ask it to use the right language? Did you ask it to use a language? Okay. Okay, there's the first one. Is it gonna write another one? I don't think it is. There we go. And it knew it was a cube. It knew it was a cube. I didn't tell it was a cube, but it knew it was a cube. On mouse down, if not clicked. Score plus plus. So it is keeping the score in the cube, which I knew it would. Oh, shoot. Shoot, sorry. Shoot. Damn it! Okay. You guys couldn't see anything I was doing. So I have an automatic scene switcher on, but it's just not working for some reason. Let me try fixing it really quick. There we go. Maybe it'll work now. Let's try it. There we go. It works now. That's cool. Okay, so I asked it to write a C# mono behavior that spawns a cube in a random location on the screen. Write another C# mono behavior that when the player clicks on it, it destroys itself and increments the player's score. If the player does not click on it after 3 seconds, they lose. So the it in the second one was ambiguous, but it knew it was a cube. So it created the cube spawner, which just spawns the cube. That's all it does. And then it created a second one for the cube that also has the score in it, which is not ideal. Yeah, it adds comments. Isn't that incredible? Of course, it's, you know, just putting together stuff. But, which works. This works. But it just prints, like, you lose to the the debug and nothing actually stops, you know? It won't stop. So let's try one more time here. I'm gonna save this one. I'm just gonna write a new one. Increments. Here, we're gonna, okay. Write another C#. I want to have it write one that tracks the score too. Write another C# mono behavior. I can't spell behavior. Behavior that tracks the player's score and win and lose state. Now we're getting wacky with it. For me, it needs even more comments on what each line of code does, or I have no idea how it works. At my old job, they were gluttons for comments because we didn't keep documentation anywhere except for in the code, so you had to put a lot of comments. Very frustrating, by the way. Least favorite part of my job. The fact that we didn't keep any documentation. I love that it uses different bounds for the screen size every single time. We're doing so good so far. Let's see if it puts the score and lose state in here again. It did, yep. It did. I need to change the order that I ask for these things. I need to ask for the score, state, and then the spawner, and then the other thing. Just give me the same one as before. Did I say lost state? Is he gonna make it a singleton? It made it a singleton! Nice! Oh, I love that. So now we need to see if we can get it to call that one from the other one. We're getting very close. I'm gonna ask for it. I'm gonna call this one again. So this prompt again, but I'm gonna change the order. Write a C# mono behavior that tracks the players and lose state. Write another when the player and increments the player's score. Okay, let's try this. Holy guacamole, it's a lot of code. This is impressive. That's what I'm saying. Isn't this impressive? Okay, so first it's writing a score tracker, which is gonna be a singleton. It even made some UI hooks. Let's see if it's gonna track the lose state. There we go, cool. It's like an automatic Stack Overflow, yeah. Honestly, yeah. Especially because for me personally, almost all of the time the questions that I have is like, I know I can do this, but I don't know like what the formatting is. Particularly, especially for when I was trying to do Twitch API calls. I was like, I don't understand how to format the header and stuff. This is perfect for that. Okay, so it spawns them in quote-unquote random location. So let's see if it actually calls the... It's not gonna do it, I bet. Let's see. Oh! It didn't create a score? Is it actually gonna call the code from the other one? But it's calling player lost. Oh, no, it did it. It did it. You guys, I think it did it. I think it just wrote the game. Okay, let's try this out. I think it just wrote the game. This is cool, right? That's what I'm saying. I think it just did it. I think there might be like a bug or two. First of all, I mean, it's not getting the right score I argued with AI once about how to redirect an asteroid for like an hour. The last thing I want to try is I want to see if it can actually get the size of the screen and then use that. Right? Because I hate that. That's one of my least favorite things about Unity is like getting and tracking and using the size of the screen. Behavior that gets the bounds of the screen. Right, another C# that spawns a location within the bounds of the screen. Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time. Now it just needs to implement Google AdSense. I bet it could, honestly. I'm not even joking. Tom, how mad are you? On a score of 0 to 10. If I recall, the AI essentially borrows code snippets from scraped items and pieces it together. Kind of. So it makes a score tracker, then it makes a screen bound tracker, which is, it is making it a singleton. I mean, it's that, so, I mean, maybe I really do need to do a presentation on how machine learning works. But the way it works is, think of it like I don't know how many of you are programmers, but if you're programmers, think of this as a giant node tree. Because it is. It's a giant node tree. And every single node has like a weight and like some value. In this case, it would probably be a character, a char. And so when you're at one node, oh, it's using the screen bounds! It's using the screen bounds! I'm pointing at the screen, I'm pogging! I'm doing the meme. You guys can't see it, but I'm doing the meme. Neurons, yes, it has neurons. I actually, that was actually my field of study in college. I'm pogging, I'm pogging! Wait, ChatGPT, wake up! Wake up, ChatGPT, wake up! What happened? Are you okay? Did I run out? Does it have like a certain number of lines it'll write before it just runs out? I'm pretty sure AI could easily do my job for me, so I need to learn how to leverage it to make myself look better before the higher ups catch on. Honestly, that's me, except that I work for myself, so. I think that it has a, maybe it has a line limit. Whatever, we're just gonna try, we're gonna use type continue. Oh, okay. Continue. Well, okay then. My code formatting, no! Whoops. Are you still watching this video mode? Yeah. Oh, if you type continue code, it puts it. Let's try that actually. There we go. Nope, apparently not. Apparently not. Well, it's fine. We're just gonna use the other one, but I'm gonna use the rest of the other things for this. So let's actually create these scripts, okay? So let's go back to Unity. This was just for me to format my my screens, so we can just delete this script. We're gonna create the first one, which is called score tracker. So the first one's called score tracker. Create script score tracker. This is when we're gonna start actually grading it. Sure. Delete all of this and paste this in. Thank you. Okay, no compile errors so far. Then we got screen bounds. Screen bounds. Come on. don't know why it's not bringing it up. There we go. Save. I hate writing this stupid screen-bound script. ChatGPT is incredibly useful for a starting point when developing, though I do worry about nefarious intentions. Yeah, well, as Marcus Hutchins said, as far as nefarious intentions for, like, malware, now, I am concerned about, like, homework and stuff. That's definitely an issue, and that concerns me greatly, to be honest. Like, I'm worried we're gonna have a whole generation of kids who just grow up, like, not doing their work, and then I guess it'd be figured out pretty quickly, but was this called Cube Spawner? Once they actually are asked to do something novel. But it's certainly a concern. Write an SQL injection that can target this specific vulnerability. Yes, okay, I'm actually gonna link a video in chat. Afterwards. Go watch this. Marcus literally, he did that exact thing, okay? Marcus Hutchins. He literally did, oh, he's live right now. Okay. Can GPT write malware better than me? Here. You guys can watch this afterwards. Okay, cube spawner. And then cube click, which got screwed up, so we're gonna use the cube click from up here. Create cube click. Didn't actually open it. Save. Okay. There we go. I find it really funny how artists see AI and go, oh no, this is gonna replace this, but programmers see AI and think, great, now I can program even more. Yeah, I mean, well, part of the thing is that, like, code is, I think, a little bit more rote. Like, there's only a certain number of methods you can call that do the same thing, right? And I think that a lot of code is just the same thing over and over again at a certain point, whereas art is a lot more subjective. So I absolutely, completely agree with artists being annoyed and concerned with art, because code, even more so than like an essay or other kind of more story-driven fictional, non-fictional sentences, code is extremely, like, first of all, it either compiles or doesn't compile right off the bat. Second of all, there's only a certain number of ways that you could even implement this thing that we're doing. Now, there are like maybe 10 different ways we could have set this up, and it consistently only chose like 1 or 2 of them. But, like, yeah, I don't know. Also, I mean, code programmers, you know, as we're about to see, this isn't 100% perfect, maybe. Depends on the compiler hardware, and yeah. I think most artists wouldn't be pissed if it wasn't for the copyright issues. That too. So, like, I think a huge part of it too is that, like, the artists are not consenting to having their art used to train this. And I mean, to be honest, the programmers aren't consenting to have their programming used to train this either, and I'm sure some of them are pissed about it. But it's only scraping public GitHubs, so it was already public to begin with. I mean, that sounds weird, but like, programmers get what I mean, right? Like, it was out there to teach people in the first place, to help people in the first place. Whereas, like, art is there for people to enjoy. Code is only exposed when it's to help other people. Time to private all my GitHub repos? Go ahead. Same with writing or anything, really. I mean, that's a little bit, like, if something exists to just be consumed, that's a little bit different than, I think, like, code, where it's like, use this thing, you know? I think making code public is, like, a very specific use case, but, you know, I mean, that's just my opinion, at least. If I had my code public, I wouldn't really care if ChatGPT was scraping it. Sure, do it, whatever. Anyways, code does not equal art, at least in terms of scraping, for sure. Yeah, definitely not. So we still have to do all this stuff because, scenes are binary, so we still have to do all this stuff. So let's create a cube object. Cube click. Let's create a, I'm just gonna call this a manager. It's gonna have the score tracker and the screen bounds on it. And actually, let's also put the spawner there. We're going to create the cube prefab. We need to give that a, actually we need to give the cube prefab a collider, right? That's what it asked for. We'll give it a 2D box collider. I'm sure ChatGPT would be dumber after getting some of my code. Honestly, what a mood. I think programmers have the right to consent as well, but yeah, it's a bit different than developed styles. Yes, I agree. I do agree. Now, here's the part of the stream that I'm sure will get people a little bit angry, but I feel like if I don't do this, all of the comments will be asking me for this. So we were literally just talking about art. And I do have Dolly here. Will people get mad at me if I use it to make a cube? I don't know. Can I make a cube? Do it? I want to say I don't. This is for research purposes. It has, you know what I mean? Surely you could do a poll? Make a cube, just do it? We'll do a poll, I want to do a poll. So that I can say that it wasn't in my hands. We're gonna do a cube and maybe like a lose screen. That's probably the only two things we're gonna do. Now, I didn't know what kind of game it was gonna create, to be honest, so... Can I use Dolly? Whoa, what happened? Why does it matter? Because people really do not like AI art. Fair. It's a bold move. Let's see how it plays out. So I want to create a cube, maybe a background image, and like a lose screen. I think that's it. Yeah, and then the score has to be text. Yes, 6% said no. 18 votes. I think there's only 18 people here, so... That was quick. Okay, so we'll just end it there. I'm sorry to the one person who said no. Create a very clickable cube. Let's see what it makes. Oh yes, I should ask ChatGPT for prompts actually. Yes, I actually intended on doing that. Thank you for reminding me. Write an AI art prompt for a clickable cube. Oh. It's still in the like C# mode. Oh. The cube should pulse with different colors when hovered over by the cursor and change to a solid color when clicked. When clicked, the cube should also emit a sound effect and increment the player's score. Okay, well, we don't need all that. We'll just use this part, because I don't think it can do the rest of that. Now, time to write shaders? I mean, I bet wait. Write a Unity shader that, creates a glow in the dark effect, I guess? Someone who knows shaders, tell me if this works. It just turned it white, didn't it? I know very little about shaders. I had to write a shader. I had to write a few shaders, but that was a long time ago. The AI certainly has a vision for the game, I know, right? It takes in a basic texture, a glow text color, and continue. We can just test it, I guess. It looks like code, at least. Oh, it's telling me how to do it. Oh, shoot. Okay, let's see what kind of cube it made. Okay. I mean, those are cubes. Which one should we choose? I kind of like this one, but... Which one is closest to the unique futuristic design with intricate details and metallic texture? I like the red one. Everyone's saying the red one. Or at least I'm saying the red one. You're saying the red one. I'm saying the red one. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Poll. Yeah, let's make a poll. Which cube? 1, 2, 3, or 4. Oh, you can't really see it. It's like cut off. Four. Looks like 4. The red isn't metallic, but it looks tasty. It is the most clickable. I feel like it is the most clickable one. The red was the safest for the AI to get, right? Oh, we're not training an AI to play the game. Let me be clear about that. I'm not smart enough for that. We're not training the AI to play the game. Just make it. It looks like 4 is winning. Let's go with 4. Okay. Download. I'm gonna have to like edit out the background, but you know, it is what it is. So, we'll try this in a second. You not sleep? I sleep. I sleep like 10 hours a day. 4 looks like jelly. True, it does look very clickable and eatable. Write an AI art prompt. For Dolly too. I mean, it's all part of the same system. For a game over screen. Put that in quotations. Create a game over screen that captures the feeling of defeat and despair. The background should be dark with a color palette that evokes feelings of sadness and hopelessness. Incorporate imagery of a broken and shattered game controller or a lone character slumped over defeat. Use text that is bold and striking, such as game over in big bold letters. It's fully telling me what to do. This is not just an AI art prompt. It's telling me how to make the game. We'll just start with this. That sounds close to Danganronpa. Well, it said the word despair, right? So. Yeah, it's not a very helpful prompt, to be honest, but we'll see what it makes. I'm curious what it'll do about the text. Ah, here we go. It actually got the controller in there. Incorporate imagery of a broken and shattered game controller or a lone character slumped over in defeat. I probably should have taken out the or. Use text that is bold and striking, such as game over in big bold letters. Okay, okay, another poll. Another poll. Start poll. Which screen? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ask. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Game Gliver. Game Glider. Looks like people are liking 2. That's interesting. That's my least favorite one, honestly. I kind of like these other 3. Look at that. Can I give it a... I don't want to, like, change it now, but I wanted to, like... I was wondering if I could change the aspect ratio. The second one is, like, if aliens programmed a DOS game. True. I like the simplicity of this one. Game. It at least got game. This one also got game. Game Glider. Giver. Last build. This chip. Honestly, not a fan of either. Something about the D-pad being on the right side of number 4 and no buttons makes me smile. Oh, 1's winning now. Did I influence the poll too much? Oh, 1 and 4. 1 and 4. 1 and 4 are head and head. Glam Eve. Gave Omer. Oh, sorry, that's my Pepsi. On number 2, I love how the 2 buttons are the same color. Oh yeah, they are, aren't they? I like how the controller's so lopsided. Wait, can we use Dolly to, like... Is Dolly the one that we can use to, like, extend the... How is that a Pepsi? Oh, sorry. It's in a, you know, I went to a fast food place, so it's in a, you know, a fast food cup. What is this, Fever Dream? This is the game over screen. It looks like number 4 has won. Oh, people are still voting. People are still voting. Yeah, 30 seconds. But I think number 4 has won. I think this one has won. It sounded like a printer. Yeah, it's just the straw. I think that was Novel AI. I think Open AI does it. I don't think that's Novel. I know it's not Novel AI actually, but Open AI extend photo. Oh yeah, it is. It's called Outpainting. It's in Dolly. But how do I use it? Oh, what the hell? This page is screwed up. How do I use it though? Where is it? Okay, number 4 has won. This one has won. How do I edit this? Upload. Add generation frame. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're talking. Can I make it smaller? It's like too big. No, apparently I can't. We'll just add one on either side. How to use it? Ask ChatGPT. I also have some fries here, but they're cold now. Ah, no! My corn dog stick! Oh! It just created a completely different one. Okay, that's not helpful. We're not doing that. Okay, but we have our game over screen. And the last thing we need to make is a background. Write an AI prompt for a background. I wonder if it'll consider everything that we've said so far. Whoa. I don't think it's considering what we've said before. Should we change this to game background? Stop. I'm gonna change it to game background. Okay, it's still going with the forest. It really wants those forests. It wants a cube in a forest. This has gone much faster than I anticipated, to be honest. It's only been an hour and our game is almost done. Hypothetically, at least. We still need to grade it. You may be an AI, OpenAI, but you really do not know the limits of AI right now. Let's just add this first paragraph. Oops. Did I not copy it? I don't think I copied it. There we go. Generate. Metallic cube and forest. Maybe tell it to make a background for a cube video game? Sure, let's try it. Oh, here we go. Futuristic cube city. What happens if I give it just this full thing? What happens if I give DALL-E just this whole thing? Cube video game is Minecraft, and Minecraft has a lot of forests. Apparently not according to this. It created a futuristic thing. These are cute. Let's try the cube one. We can go back to this. You know what? Not bad. Our red cube will really stand out. One, two, three, four. I was worried it was gonna be a little too busy and you wouldn't be able to see anything. Looks like 3 is winning. I'm torn between 2 and 3. I like the steampunk of 3, but 2 looks super high tech. Personally, I think I like 2. It's a little more monochrome, but I agree. 2 or 3 for sure. This one does look kind of dystopian, like they're all falling apart. Kind of terrifying. This guy looks like a little emoji with headphones on. Here's 3. Looks like we're looking down at a city. 2 is more of a background, 4 is a bit too much. Yeah, 4 is a little few too many colors. The red of our cube would pair great with the blue of the second image, right? That's what I'm saying. Actually, while we do this, I'm gonna take the background out of the cube image on Photoshop really quick. Subject. Good job. Photoshop, speaking of AI. Let's make this a cube. Save. Save this as a PNG. Oh my god, it saves the file as the prompt, and so like the file names are insanely long. Okay, who's winning? 3? Okay, it looks like 3's won. Quite handily. Okay, so we're gonna go with 3. Okay, the last one is like a retry button. Oh, oops. Well, that works, I guess. You know what? I wasn't asking for code, but I was thinking about it. You know what? Okay. Sure. Right? An AI art prompt. This AI so advanced it can read my mind. For a retry button for our cube game. Determination and resilience. The button should be bold and striking with a design that evokes a feeling of strength and perseverance. Incorporate imagery such as a clenched fist or an upward pointing arrow. The button should have a 3D look and feel with a metallic texture and a subtle animation that gives it a sense of movement and energy. We're just gonna go with all this. Oh my god, it's so funny. It wouldn't even take a lot of that. Oops. He loves fancy words, yeah. This thing keeps saying add digital art for striking things. I'm like, isn't it implied that it's digital art? If I got a brief like this for UI, I'd quit. Fair. Fair. Oh my god. It's so circular. Why is it so circular? Okay, whatever. Poll. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they're like buttons. It's not a clickable. They're like literally buttons for a shirt. I understand now. These are supposed to be like literally like buttons for your pants. That's why they're circular. Oh my god. React Europe. Honestly, I like this one. I think everyone agrees. This is the most like a button. The rest of them just look like pants buttons. It did have the fist and the upward arrow in there. Like, it actually listened. Some of them look more like buttons you press, especially for number 4. Yeah, although I think this one actually is like straight up like the Levi's pants button. Maybe specify UI button. We'll see. We'll see. So if we don't like what it says for UI button, we'll go with number 2 here. Also, it got cut off. Apparently there's a character limit. Last one looks like one of those thermometer adjusters. Yes, it does. You're right. Okay. So I specified UI button this time. A bowl of soup that looks like a monster knitted out of wool? Ew. I hate that. That's an abomination. I don't like that at all. That's definitely an abomination. I hate that. You sounds like cuss words. Oh, here we go. This is worse. This is definitely worse. This is insane. Oh my god. This is terrifying. Whenever it tries to do text, it just freaks me out. This is definitely how alien text should be created from now on. Really, just skip. Try and find the real download link. The wool soup bowl monster sounds like something used in AI to generate prompts for the AI art. That's what we did. That's what we are doing. This is the future of technology. Get used to it. Okay, so we're doing this one though. This is the one that won, right? Yeah. We'll save that one. We're not having a collection or whatever. Okay. Okay, so we have all the pieces that we need for our game. Let me import them. Let me there we go. Art, I guess, if you can call it that. Got a background. I need to take the background out of the retry button real quick. Sprite renderer. There we go. Let's make it a lot smaller. Oop, it's just making the whole thing smaller, I think. Yeah, nope. Please don't do that. That's the opposite of what I wanted to happen. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Also, we're gonna actually not use a box collider. We're going to use a polygon collider. Okay, well, that works too, I guess. You know, whatever, it's fine. I was gonna make it a little simpler than that, but whatever. Praise the cube. I'm sure one of those links will get my copy of Elden Ring. Okay, so then we need some UI here. Let's make a button. And text, actually. I hate this about Unity. There we go. So we can't get it to do this part of it, but that's okay. Score. Let's make it middle. Let's make it a lot bigger. 26 or something. 30, 35. And then let's make it white. And let's create the background. UI, image. Ooh, it's all stretched. Let's not do that. Preserve aspect ratio. I wish I could get it to like zoom in, you know? But that's fine. There we go. We'll just call this background. Wow, that score thing is hard to see. Let's make it bigger. Where's my precious cube? It's down here. Okay. And behind it. Okay. So let's make the cube prefab. Okay, delete that. Forgot I already made one. Then put it into the manager. Delete the cube then. Then we need to make the lose panel, which is just an image. Preserve aspect ratio again. God. Lose panel. Let's make it, there we go. Text. Now I think it won't like clean it up correctly. Are we selling this on Steam for $420 a copy? Yeah, for sure. Digging the new music playlist? Oh yeah, this is called Slipstream. That is okay. It's a website called Slipstream that I pay for that I never use. Okay, how does this work? Oh, okay, yeah. No, this is all correct. That's fine. I mean, let's give it a try, right? Oh, wait, there's a retry button script that we need to add. Wait, could you guys not see Unity that whole time? Oh, oops. You guys couldn't see Unity, could you? Oops. Okay. Button. We don't need text. We saw it. Oh, okay, good. Thank God. Button. Okay, yeah, we do still have to call it. Retry. There we go. And it needs the image. Oh, which I haven't edited yet, but whatever. We'll throw it in here anyways. Under image. Put it like here, I guess. I don't know. This is insane. This is unhinged. Okay. Let's play. I don't know. Let's click play. I think it's rendering the cube below the canvas. How do I change that? Which I thought might be an issue. AI art did deficiently add a lot of cursed factor. Yeah. Okay, it's the default sorting layer. Let's make UI... How do we change the sorting layer? Let's add a cube sorting layer. That's layers. Here we go. Cube. 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 There we go. Now it should hope. Oh. I don't know what that. Oh god. Oh, because I changed it to world space. Okay, let's go back to overlay. Can I do like sort order -1 or something? Or is it 10 or something? Yeah, because it's putting the. It's either putting the cube. Wait. Let's try. It's putting the cube. It's putting the canvas in front of the cube. Is the cube in fact even on the screen? Yes, it sure is. It sure is on the screen. You can make a second camera and assign it to the canvas. Surely there's a way to just have it not do that. God, Unity. Canvas is so garbage. I know they like redid it and now it's better supposedly, but God, I hate it so much. How big is the cube? It's quite small, but it's like, it's just like, we can make it a little bigger. It's not like unbelievably small. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's just try this then. Oh. Hey, it's working. It's 1, 2, 3. It still keeps spawning cubes, though. So, now we need to fix it, right? Done, ship it. So, here's where the actual scoring comes into play. You know, all that stuff that I said at the beginning. So I didn't get here until the retry button. What is this game supposed to be? It's just you click on the cube and your score goes up. That's it. That's the game. The game was designed by the AI as well, I should note. So we can, I mean, the game works. Frankly, the game works. But we can fix it. So for every line of code we write, it loses a point. Not, I think up to this point, it's at maybe like a B. I'll give it a B. So it's like a remake of Cookie Clicker made by someone with third-hand knowledge of Cookie Clicker? Well, hardly. Because it's worse than Cookie Clicker. It's more like an aim game. Score tracker.instance. Lost? Is it called Lost, I think? Player lost. No, that's a... No, wait. How do I do this? Score tracker doesn't have a way for me to check if I've lost or not. Okay, where's a piece of paper I can write stuff on? I'll just write it on this thing. Okay. So first of all, we need to find a way. We need to track if we've lost or not. Which, all we need to do is set this to public. So that's -1. So it's, by the way, it's per script. So each script, you take the number of lines, and so this one's 38 lines, so it got 37 out of 38. That's how we're grading this. We just needed to make that public. Score tracker dot lost. This one we've done 2 lines. We need to do a couple more. At least this game is fixable. Yeah. Yeah, so we did 2 lines out of 31. That's 29 out of 31 for the spawner. For cube click, it does destroy itself when the player loses already, so we're good on that. And the retry button works. I mean, wow. I honestly thought it was gonna take a lot more than that. Now, I think that this technically actually doesn't do what our design brief was. Well, I'll tell you that again in just a second. I'll reread the design brief for anyone who wasn't there. How long do you think you'll take to make a game by hand? How long do you think you'd take to make this game by hand? Good question. Probably about the same amount of time. But I mean, we spent a lot of time faffing about. We got to the code a lot quicker than I could get to the code. Okay, so for the people who weren't here, this is exactly what it told me to do. It said game title, tap the cube, objective. The player must tap a cube that appears on the screen as quickly as possible. The game will track the player's score, which is the number of times the player successfully tapped the cube before it disappears. Instruction, the game will start with a 3-second countdown. After the countdown, oh, we didn't do a countdown. A cube will appear on the screen at a random location. The player must tap the cube before it disappears, which is 2 seconds. Okay, we can change that. If the player successfully taps the cube, their score will increase by 1 and a new cube will appear at a random location. I guess it technically didn't specify that it appears immediately. I assumed that it appears immediately. If the player fails to tap the cube before it disappears, the game will end and their final score will be displayed. And then it says assets. A cube object, which is created using Unity's built-in 3D objects. Oh, we didn't do that. Oh well. A simple text object to display the countdown, score, and final score. Background music and sound effects can be found in Unity's built-in assets or obtained from a third-party source. And then it says scripts. A script 1, a script to handle the countdown and cube spawning. We did that. We didn't do a countdown though. A script to handle the player's input, tapping the cube. A script to track the player's score and end the game. This is a basic example, and so, I mean, we did do that exact thing. Except for the countdown. We didn't have a countdown. If you won some progressively looter art for a higher score, would fit perfectly the bottom barrel of Steam. True. And also, with AI art, it fit perfectly with AI art. Let's see if we can make it do the countdown after a certain number of seconds. Should we try? Let's have it rewrite this. Write another mono behavior that gets the bounds of the screen. Write a mono behavior that after a 3-second countdown spawns a cube at a random location within the bounds of the screen. An error has occurred. Oh. Uh-oh. Have I broken a chat GPT? So this is actually already worse than the one that we made before. Because this doesn't have any UI to it. Also, it's putting it all in one script, which is interesting. The last one didn't do that. Spawn cube, cube prefab, vector 3, score tracker. Get component. Okay, it's doing the screen bounds correctly. That's good. Oh, this time it's using a coroutine. Didn't use a coroutine before. It's just doing it in an update, which is also valid, honestly. So no, the answer is this one's no better than the one we wrote before, because it doesn't do the countdown. It didn't do the countdown. We asked it to do a countdown after 3 seconds. It didn't do that. Oh, here's the countdown, but it's doing it at the wrong time. No, that's not the countdown. Yeah, it did not understand what I said about the countdown. I figured not. I like how it slows down sometimes, yeah. Anyway, so not helpful. Not helpful. So we don't have the countdown part. We do need one more piece of art, though. We do need one more piece of art. We need the starting screen. So... write an AI art prompt for a game start screen for a game called Tap the Cube. Come on, you got this, ChatGPT. You got this. Tap the cube, prominently displayed above or beside it. The cube should be animated, rotating, and pulsing to draw the player's attention. The background should be simple and abstract, a color scheme that complements the cube. A start button should be clearly visible, inviting the player to begin the game. Consider adding an additional element. Engaging and minimalist. Oh, you're still here, Tom. I'm so glad you didn't rage quit. Okay, let me, we'll use this, but I just need to cut a part out of it. Doesn't make any sense, the like animated part. Okay. Generate. Oh yeah, no, it goes off. Whenever you tell it to write an AI prompt, it does like 6 paragraphs usually. That was actually the shortest one it's done so far. Oh, the Mup Cup. Tube cup. Tib top tapped. Oh, I love these. Wait, I love these. Okay. Poll time. Which start screen? 1, 2, 3, 4. Tube cup. These are actually good. I kind of like them, yeah. I can't come to dinner, Mom. I'm playing the Mup Cap. Then the last one we're gonna do is a start button, and then we'll be done pretty much with the game. I honestly, I like this one. This one is the most accurate, but I kind of like this one. It reminds me of 2048. This one's the worst. This one at least kind of looks like this one has a to play button on it, but we're gonna make our own to play button anyways, so can't choose. They're all great. Looks like one's winning. Give you a few more seconds. I like how they all have a color swatch in the corner, unless it's a watermark. That's a Dolly thing, yeah. It's a Dolly thing to add a little color swatch in the corner. I don't know why. The Mup Cap. Oh boy, sorry. Hiccups. Okay, it looks like one's won. 2 is kind of hot on its heels, but I think everyone's voted, so we'll go with 1. Download. And the last thing is a start button. Write an AI art prompt for a game, a cube game start UI button. We have to specify UI, I've learned. It remembers that it's a cube tapping game. That's so wacky. Okay, while this is happening, I'm going to fix the... Oops, sorry. I just want to quickly take the background out of the retry button. Okay, so design a visually striking and intuitive start button for a cube tapping game. I think this is too much. I'm gonna take out one of those sentences. I'm gonna take out the button should be immediately recognizable as the start of the game. It's whatever to the background. Okay. Let's go with this. Generate. While I fix this guy in Photoshop. By the way, I'm also using Photoshop AI to take out the background. I just say select subject. Which is AI too. There we go. Save this as a... Up! Whoa, these are crazy. Whoa, these are wacky. Is something wrong with my chat? Beep bop bop beep. Okay. Full time. Which start button? I don't know if any of these could be called start buttons, but it's like it almost looks like a folder in an app collection. It does, yeah. I think I will probably just use the main, like, thing rather than all the text. Gosh, this is crazy. So we probably wouldn't use the bug bup burp, by the way. We probably just use the cube itself. That face when no bug bup burp. Looks like despite that, one is still winning. Maybe 4. Still got a few more seconds to vote. A few more people can vote. I kind of like 4. 4 looks the most like a button, at least. The rest of them aren't really buttons, are they? Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, looks like it's number 1. When your cube clogin and its designs. Okay, wow. Wow. Let me quickly edit this in Photoshop. Select subject. Delete. And then I crop it a bit. Save. Okay, throw that into Unity. And then we're going to create a new scene. Not a folder. Why did I create a folder? Create scene. Start scene. Just gonna have a image. Let's see. We're almost done here. Oh, I didn't put the start screen in here. One sec. The cup mub. Oh no. Preserve the aspect ratio, please. And then a new button. We'll also have the code for this button written by ChatGPT in a second. One sec. People are gonna be very confused. Like, what do I do here? I guess we'll just have that one stuck to the bottom. I love the weird AI art generated text for names. Same. Okay, so let's run back to ChatGPT. Write a C# mono behavior for a button that takes you to scene 1. Forever bug butt burp in our hearts. Okay, that's not quite right. It's not right at all, actually. What is it doing? What the hell is it doing? No, that's not close. That's not even close. You're getting deducted points for that. Takes us to scene index 1. Hold up, let it cook. No, it's wrong. Stop, I don't even care. There you go. See, why it's doing 2? What is happening? Why does it do it twice? Oh, it's assigning it. Oh. But then it just writes the same code again. Yes, I know, that's fine. We don't need any of that. Go to scene 1 is apparently the name of this mono behavior. Trust the process? I don't trust the process as far as I can throw it. There we go. So we're just gonna throw that on there. Assign it to the button. Go to scene 1. Save. And then the last thing we have to do is the like game stuff, the player settings, where I actually assign these scenes. So this now is scene 0. Let's go back to sample scene and call this game, I guess. Open that up, assign that to as scene 1. So now it'll actually go, when it says go to scene 1, it'll actually go to the game. Also, let's throw start scene in the scenes thing. Let's also put all these in a folder called scripts. And throw the cube in a prefab folder. Prefabs. Object null. Wait, what? Oh, it's just being a piece of garbage. Unity's so bad. Anyways, then we go to the player settings, which you guys can't see. I'm so sorry. We're gonna call it tap the cube. Is that what it said? Tap the cube. Product name. Oh, Chat GPT and Dolly 2. That's who made it. 1.0. Oh, we need one last thing. We need the icon for the game. Okay. One last thing. Icon for the game. Write an AI art prompt for the tap the cube game. Oh, shoot. Nope. Stop. Game icon. Product name, Bug Bup Burp. Oh, it's a mobile game now. Oh, we never tested that shader code. We never tested that shader code. I lost it because I restarted the page. Okay, let's try that. Generate. Time to prompt for microtransactions. That is definitively not one line. Does it not save conversations? Oh, it does. It actually does. Nope, you're right. It actually does. Here's the last one. We'll try that out in a sec. Okay, which one? Which game icon? Tub toop terp goes kind of hard. But it's only the icon part. It's not the text, unfortunately. I'm only gonna use the icon part. Tub toop terp does go kind of hard. I tried playing D&D with it. It was surprisingly fun. Oh, well, there's also... Isn't there also AI Dungeon? You could use that, too. Is it better than AI Dungeon? Number 3 has a nice icon, but it isn't cubish enough. That's fair. Yeah, you should try AI Dungeon. Bug bup burp tub toop chirp. Yeah, what's with that? It really loves that stuff. Looks like 1 is winning handily. Well, 3's not that far behind. I'll give you 30 more seconds. We got like 6 people who haven't voted. Probably. Actually, I always forget that YouTube really undercounts the number of viewers. Like, it says 25 people are watching, but it could be up to twice that. But I liked how ChatGPT was able to incorporate anything I threw at it, like character background and such. It knew entirely about D&D 5e. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, it looks like 1 has won. going with tup terp terp. Okay, let me quickly use AI to take out the background. Select subject. Delete. And then crop. Save. Okay. Throw that into Unity. Oh no, not a bot. Bots, we don't deal with AI here. You think we deal with AI here? We do not welcome AI in this space. Okay. There we go. Back to Unity. It's here. The tup toop terp. Build settings, player settings, texture. Oh, right. I have to set it as a texture, right? No, it's right. It's okay as it is right now, right? Build settings, player settings. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, there we go. The game is done. You guys, the game is done. We've made a video game. The answer is yeah. AI can make a video game. So let's go to the start screen and see if we can play the full game. The Mup Cup. With lots of human input, yes. I had to tell the AI exactly what to do. Human input generator. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Didn't delete the cube. Reap! React you! There you go, and you can keep trying. Are you having fun? I don't know. Why does it feel like it's spawning a cube right when I lose? I guess it is. I guess it is spawning a cube right when I lose because it like you like lose and spawn a cube at the same time. Also, I need to put the score on top of the lose text. Come on. This is some AAA quality stuff right here. Lua was the human drone worker for the AI, yeah. Where's leaderboard in this? Meet me in bug burp bup. Score is kind of unreadable, huh? This is terrifying. Should we try doing the shader thing? Should we try doing the shader thing? Putting a shader on this cube here? Now at an optical spawned, whatever. Yeah, let's try. Let's try. Okay, let's grab the shader code that I made some time ago on accident. Or no, it wasn't an accident, right? No. Where was it? Here it is. I actually don't fully know how to... Oh, right, here we go. They said it was a... Lambert... Create shader. I guess an image effect shader? Standard surface shader? Glow? Oh, that's right. We need to call it glow in the dark. Well, it didn't... It's not a compiler. I guess you don't get compilers for shaders, though, do you? Okay, let's open up the prefab. You guys can't see anything. There we go. And apply this shader. Actually, do they even have shaders for 2D objects? They might not even have... No, there's one right here. You can put it right here, right? Or do I have to go into the spray itself? How do I do this? I actually have no idea how to do a shader for a 2D object. Make a new material and you can sign it with a shader. Okay. But can you use materials on 2D objects? I guess you can. Cube. Custom, glow in the dark, texture. But I guess you can't use a sprite renderer then? How do you do it with 2D? Renderer? Do you have to use like a mesh renderer? I genuinely do not know how to do this. Oh, it's right here, duh. I can see. Whoop. Glow power, maybe like 0.25. Glow color. Let's do like a yellow. Orangish. Okay, what does that even look like? Looks like nothing. Now it did say I can animate it. So if I add an animator, it suggested, the chat GPT suggested that I animate it. So let's open up the animation panel. Open up the prefab, create an animation for glow pulse. Add the material glow power from 0 to 1, or like 0.3 maybe. Back to 0. Is that too fast? It's a little fast. Also, I didn't put this in the right spot. Okay then. Okay then. Let's try that. I mean, I don't... Why is it all dull? Let's open up that. Maybe make the pulse subtler, less change between dark and bright. No light source. Oh. Yeah, that's probably it. There's no light source. Let's go back to the code. Just kidding. There's nothing here. I don't know what that's about. That glow power should not be more than one. Should that not be more than one for it to be emissive? Well, someone who knows shader code, tell me. Here it is. Oh, yeah, maybe... I don't know. Or is it glow color? Maybe glow color has to be one. But if it's at 1, then the whole thing just turns white. It's just like the main texture times glow color. The glow power. Well, yeah, I'm saying if the glow power, sorry, if I'm saying if the glow power is 1, the whole thing just turns white. Here, I'll show you. I think at least. Oh, it can go up to 10? Oops. Make the glow color the texture with clamping, perhaps? Could have to do something with something that the fact that that is not white as well. Let's try that. Yeah, no. Well, yeah, well, I'll try making it from like 0.5 to 1. We can try that. Although I think it's gonna be weird. That's supposedly what happens when you go from 0.5 to 1. Oh, shoot. Sorry. This is what happens when you go from 0.5 to 1. 1 is like white. 0.5 is like blown out. At least in the editor, like 0 is like normal, but yeah, see, it's like going crazy. In Unreal, what you normally do is multiply the RGB colors by a value to make the color glow stronger. That would make sense. Again, this was written by AI, so I'm sure it's not correct. That's what they're doing for the emissive, but well, no, that's not right. I mean, that is what they're doing, right? They're multiplying it by glow color. Shouldn't this be glow power? Wait, so maybe, maybe the glow color just needs to be like way more damp. Wait, here we go. Because right now I have it set to 1. If I make it like a gray, maybe that's what will fix it. Like that. No. Nope. Nope. Maybe just a lower alpha. Nope. That actually didn't change a gosh darn thing. You might also be able to change... Oh, you guys couldn't see any of that, but nothing changed. You might be able to change the Lambert lighting mode in the shader to no lighting to make it an unlit shader, but I don't remember what else it needs. Oh, yeah. I agree that that might be it. How do I do that? I don't know anything about shader code. Like here? Would that be here? Like underscore Lambert? Pragma line? Oh, that. This to unlit. Nope. It doesn't have an unlit like that. Apparently. I got a compiler. It must be called something else. I don't know what it is though. Ooh. It's unlit, fam. Tell me what code to write. Actually, you know what we'll do? Duh. We'll ask ChatGPT. Duh. Why didn't I think of this earlier? See, it also said unlit. Let's try it. Yeah, see, unlit is not found. Available models are Blinn, Fong, and Lambert. Let's give it the exact compiler. Interesting. We'll do anything different, you think? Now it's not even making it. Now it's just actually making it glow in the dark, but it's not actually. The base texture is applied to object as it is no lighting calculations. Try getting rid of the pragma completely. Let's just try this thing that it just did. I guess let's just try that. Yeah, it's just, interesting. Yeah, that's no good. It's made something worse. You guys couldn't see it, it was just a white. It was going from gray to white, that's it. Sorry, I keep forgetting to... Is it just black? It went from gray to white. It was like gray, white, gray, white, gray, white. Didn't have any texture to it whatsoever. So this is... I just went back to this and changed it back to Lambert. Also, we need to make it destroy that. That was the albedo being set to 0. Yeah. 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 I'm gonna at least change the animation so that it, I guess, doesn't do that. We'll have it go from like 0.1 to 0.2. 5 or something. Screw it, we can add a lighting source here too, I don't care. I don't know if it'll do anything. Yeah, it's fine. Should we make the cube smaller? It's kind of big right now. Can make the cube smaller. If you remove the glow color from vector 4, whatever. The AI generates a surface text shader. What if you try to ask it for a fragment or vertex shader? Those can be unlit. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, last thing I want to do, honestly, I don't know anything about shaders, so I don't feel I don't even know what to ask it for, so I don't want to like mess with that too much, to be honest. But I encourage you all to do that and tell me how it goes. The last thing I want to do is I want to stop it from spawning that last one. Oh wait, I wrote this and it's backwards. I wrote that logic and it's backwards, I think. Wow. That's cool of me. How is it even working? Wait, how is that even working? The AI wouldn't have done that. Okay, maybe my logic wasn't backwards. But then, wait, what? Lost is false. Set lost to true. I bet the cube object is like doing something really weird. The cube click. If it's not clicked, then lose. I have next to no idea on shader code. The Unity shader graph is quite simple to use and can also generate shader code for you. I've never even seen the Unity shader graph. I don't even know what it looks like, which is so weird. Also, we actually have to change this to 2. Why is the logic getting backwards? Okay, so lost. Okay, we're back in Unity. It says lost is false. Lost is so false. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. No, having it say not lost is true. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm gonna add one more thing. This is stupid and it's a workaround, but although I think actually now that we've changed the timer, this actually shouldn't be a problem. So you know what? Maybe I'll just undo this. Because even from the design specifications written by ChatGPT, you only had 2 seconds to actually hit the cube, so. Now I think it should work fine. See, it's still doing it though. What the heck? It's only supposed to... It's supposed to fail me after 2 seconds, but for some reason... Okay, whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, now it should work. I guess it's saved in the prefab. Yep, there we go. Re-up you or... the last thing I want to do is I want to add a more noticeable, like, glow to the hover over button, because right now you can't even tell it's a button because none of this stuff makes sense. Highlighted color. I'll make it like pink. I'll make it like this blue. This blue that matches here. There we go. Just part of the charm that you can't tell what's happening. Okay, and the same thing on the main screen, and then we're done. The mop cup. This is terrifying. I'll upload this onto itch.io. I guess. Oh boy. Well, thank you all for coming. In the end, by the way, we only changed 3 lines of code. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of terrifying. That's kind of actually scary. The gameplay could be more gripping, TBH. It's just the first... We had to design the game. We had ChatGPT design the game, and this is what happened. We're losing job security. Let's go. What job? Next is a full 3D Muso hack and slash. You know, when I was actually kind of worried about the game design part, because yesterday when I was testing this and I said design a game, it was designing like Minecraft. I said design a simple game, and then it just described to me Minecraft. So I was like, that's not simple. We asked for an easy game, not a fun one. Extremely true. So anyways, yeah, I hope you guys anticipate the release of Tap the Cube or the Mup Cup Cap. This was very interesting. I hope you guys had as an existential panic attack as I did. The stream was awesome. Thank you. I kind of want to do more interesting things with ChatGPT. I want to push it. I want to push it. You're truly a streaming genius. Honestly, this is one of the easiest stream concepts I've ever had. So, if you guys have any ideas of things we could do with ChatGPT, I am all ears to at me on Twitter. Get at me. Get at me on Twitter. It was informing, yeah. You're brushing up on TensorFlow? Just have it write TensorFlow for you. Have ChatGPT. You guys want to see something fun? This is actually, this was my favorite part of ChatGPT. Write a Unity mono behavior that changes the title of my Twitch channel. This is because this is exactly the thing that I always have trouble doing. It's using Kraken. Kraken's deprecated. It's using Kraken, so we're gonna have to correct that. Why am I saying please? And it's gonna tell me Kraken is deprecated at the end. Watch this. Whatever. It even tells me, it's like, I'm sorry, here's a fixed version. Regenerate the code after less people use Kraken. How long ago was it trained? Because it doesn't have access to the internet right now, I believe. It knows about Helix. It knows. See? Look. Actually, this is a more complicated version than the versions it was creating for me earlier. The AI is still in 2021. It's weird that it gives you the deprecated version first. It's because most people use the deprecate, like most code that exists in the world uses the deprecated version. Continue, please. It's so polite, it's hard to get angry at it. I'm not angry at it. ChatGPT is my new assistant. Great. Anyways, ChatGPT is terrifying. I hope, and I'm excited to use it to make my life easier, to be honest. Gotta get me a ChatGPT assistant to make my boilerplate. Exactly, that's the thing. It makes the easy stuff for you, and you're like, okay, just like fix a couple lines, you're done. What should I stream on YouTube next week? Gameplay. Stream a new game that's recently been released, or an older game that you've always wanted to play. Tutorials. Show your viewers how to do something. For example, how to use a specific software or tool, how to play an instrument, or how to cook a dish. Let's play. That's the same thing as gameplay. Q&A. Take questions from your audience and answer them live on stream. Creative content. Show your viewers how to create something, such as drawing, a song, or video. Speedrun. Attempt to beat a game as fast as possible and share tips and tricks with your audience. Collaboration. Invite a friend or other content creator to join you in a stream or play games. Vlog. For example, how to use ChatGPT. Keep feeding me. I guess it considers gameplay as quiet gameplay? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is just scraping listicles, so. What about novel stream ideas? I've asked it that before. And it told me to do extreme skydiving, extreme ironing. Oh! That's actually not a bad idea. Google Streets. I know some people do that. They go to like Google Street. An escape room. Create an escape room? Is it telling me to create an escape room? Come on, you got this, ChatGPT. There are entire museums in Street View? Oh, shoot. You got this, ChatGPT. We believe in you. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, whatever. You guys get the idea. I used ChatGPT to generate an appropriate YouTube chat message, and it gave me, "You got this. Keep up the great work and keep shining." Oh my god, that's so cute. It couldn't escape its own terrible mind, yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. What are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow, we are, I'm gonna be on Mogu Muge's channel. And we're gonna be Frankensteining a VTuber together. It'll be fun. Can it generate any unhinged stream ideas? We can ask it. New chat. I asked it, what are some unhinged live stream ideas? A 24-hour live stream of someone attempting to break a world record. 2. A live stream of someone trying to survive in the wilderness with only minimal supplies. 3. A live stream of a social experiment, such as living in a public space with no possessions. 4. A live stream of a performance art piece that pushes the boundaries of what is considered acceptable. 5. A live stream of a political protest or rally. 6. A live stream of someone attempting a dangerous stunt or challenge. 7. A live stream of a game show with unconventional bizarre challenges. 8. A live stream of someone trying to break a world record of the most number of tattoos in a day. Okay, 9. A live stream of someone trying to survive in a deserted island with no food or water. 10. A live stream of a robot trying to complete a series of tasks. We just did that stream. Please note these are just some ideas. Yeah, we've already done 10. 6 is not something an AI should recommend. Yeah. Anyways, actually see you all later. I'll see you guys later. See you tomorrow on Muge's chat. And then on Thursday, we're going to be hunting bot on Twitch. Goodbye. Reminder that I stream on Twitch pretty much every day that I'm not live on YouTube. So if you're not following me on Twitch, you're only getting half the content. Links in the description. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Whoa.